Well, it looks like we have quite a bit more engine parts. So, welcome back to part 2 of the budget get okay swap. I'm gonna let my brother-in-law talk through all the parts that we've actually accumulated, sourced. I got some really good deals on all this stuff, so I'm gonna let him kind of point it out and talk about what we got, and then what remains, what we need left. Take it away.
From what I saw, the Exidi clutches came with the stock EP3s. Get this right here. Don't mind it being wet because it was raining. But we got the clutch and the pressure plate.
I need you to focus, camera. There we go.
Clutch, pressure plate, the slave cylinder. We got 2 gear shifters, one for RSX and a 05 Accord. But I got the 05 Accord shifters, the shifter linkage. And I got because I wanted a 5-speed, and we got the EP3 Civic SI transmission.
Oh yeah, because his Honda is automatic right now, so
It was automatic, but now
yeah,
it is completely
it's gonna be a 5-speed swap.
5-speed.
All right.
And then, as y'all seen last time, it didn't look too pretty.
What about these half shafts right here?
Them half shafts are for the fucking single jingle out there in the. Yeah.
Stop cussing! I don't want to have to put 30,000 beeps in this video. All right, so the engine looks a little prettier. Nathan went ahead and painted the valve cover, cleaned up all the wiring, and
We got a 03 Honda Civic. Let me tell you how much I paid for the transmission, pressure plate, clutch, which I'm gonna have to get a new one anyways. The 2 shifter boxes, the linkage, paid $450 for all this, and it came with some extra nuts, bolts, and post mounts. $450 for this. Then I paid $450 for the engine. Then I went and found a 03 Civic Si engine harness that was for manual. So I went and got the harness and
excuse how fucking dirty my garage is.
got this fucking baby, this baby right here, and the harness for $150.
I told him not to cuss and not go cussing.
$150 for this and the engine harness. I think that was pretty good.
All right, so how much are we into the build as of
right
today?
now, $450. So that's 9. ECU and the computer. $1,050.
Sounds about right.
And then I had to go.
It's redneck math.
Then, because since I'm going from a
Check out these eBay super clear headlights
it's
that I
not
was
even eBay, man.
practicing my wet sanding and compounding skills on. What? Yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing some detailing videos here in the future. Let's go over here and look at the practice hood I bought.
Wait a minute, we gotta finish putting this together, man. We gotta finish putting this together.
Hold on, this needs a wipe down. Let me get a rag. Alright, so full disclosure, this was a $50 hood from a scrapyard. They gave it to us for 20 bucks because it was all smashed. And nah man, grab me a microfiber. Yeah, grab that right there. Let me see.
It's still wet.
Well, that's fine, but you're wiping the area that I don't care about.
No, but you can see the difference from where.
You can see the difference as soon as I move this rag.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So, we wrote some, I don't know, can't really focus there. I wish this would focus. I need a better video camera. But anyway, yeah, you can see that right there. So we kind of keyed it up. It's got rust. I mean, this is a strictly practice hood. I'm definitely just trying to get the hang of things before I try and work out a couple defects in my truck's paint. But I mean, as you can see, all these little dimples, all these little marks right here, those are underneath the clear coat. Like, I took it down to a 500 grit wet sand. That is a defect in the paint underneath the clear coat. There's nothing I can do about that.
That is what you call a Mako paint job.
It might be a Mako paint job. But if you can see, look at how sharp the image of me in the reflection is. And then once we get past the tape line. So this was totally washed, clayed, wet sanded, compounded, and polished. Yeah, it was pretty dope. I could see the reflection of you like blowing smoke just now. That was kind of cool. But you can see, totally worked over, bone stock, terrible. Still, like, over here is so gritty and disgusting feeling. I can't even begin to explain it. However, I totally want to freaking promote a product right now. This right here is a glove version of the equivalent of a clay bar. And this thing worked so much better than I ever thought it would have. Not to mention that, it says, the manufacturer says you can use it, 40 to 80 times, which is awesome. It'll save so much money on clay. And it just worked flawlessly. I am super impressed with that. I got, we got the Torx 10FX. My freaking DA is somewhere hiding around here. Right there. Right there. And please don't fucking put negative comments saying, oh, look at the hood and look at the crap all over the hood. It is a smashed up salvage junkyard hood that I only bought to practice wet sanding.
This kit comes with
Yeah, I got the Amazon kit. It came with 4-ounce bottles of basically all of the Chemical Guys compounding sticks. So it's got V32 through 38. And the results are pretty good. I think I'm going to go to O'Reilly's and buy some Meguiar's M105 and M205 just because every detailer on YouTube seems to prefer those two compounds. So I'm going to give those a shot. But there is a couple really significant scratches on the back quarter panel of my truck from when my old white dog, which I have videos posted of, she was tied up in the back and she decided that she didn't want to be tied up in the back, so she jumped out and nearly hung herself. Well, her collar and leash at the time scuffed up the side pretty good and dented it. So now I'm going to have to try and correct those paint defects. And when I went and got the tint fixed yesterday, the incandescent lights made it painfully apparent how much orange peel is on the truck itself. And I'm probably gonna wait for a good day and I may wet sand and buff the whole truck.
There you go with your cussing.
I know, I'm terrible.
You're ready for a bunch of beep?
Yeah, beeps all day, right? Beeps all day. But that's where we're at now. What do we need left?
Flywheel, because I just bought the pilot bushing because I'm going from automatic to manual.
Oh, it's a pincher bug. You ain't gonna be able to zoom in on that.
You can see him though. You can see him. He gonna die today.
Kill it!
He gonna die today.
All right.
But I got a special package coming in the mail. I'm not gonna say who it's from, but y'all will see shortly. But all I have to do is get a flywheel, CV axles, and a dash conversion harness to go from a K series to the harness that's already in the car. Oh, and I also did pick up, wherever it is, it's probably in that box somewhere, but I had picked up the 03 Honda Civic SI gauge cluster.
All right, cool story. So what all of that means is the next video that you all see from us, it might not be next week and it might not be the following week, but very soon we're going to be pulling an engine out of a Honda Civic on the opposite side of this garage. We cleaned it out. Now we're just waiting the rest of the parts and an engine puller. So
what are he talking about, an engine puller?
We're using a fucking engine puller.
We're dropping this thing from the top.
We're using an engine puller. Anyway, as always, like and subscribe. I'm going to try and put a subscribe button right here. Bing! Sound effect. So if I can figure that out, there'll be a subscribe button. If not, I'm going to have my hand here looking like an idiot. Anyway, like and subscribe. I think the rest of this video series should be kind of cool. Hell, if anything, it'll make you laugh for how poorly we are at it. But
hey man, I gotta say, within less than a month, I was able to source a K20A engine and an EP3 transmission. And shift box.
He has a good point. So, I mean, if this is something that you want to try and tackle on your
I ain't gonna
own.
say what kind of job I got because it's not a rich job. So I mean,
He's a Domino's pizza driver.
hey man, look, Domino's Pizza.
Hey, he makes money. He makes money. I ain't gonna knock the man's hustle. So, from now until next time, stay tuned.